Hey, welcome to your weekly calibration for the week of April, the week of April 12th through the 18th. This is your high level read of the week so that you can use it instead of working your ass off. I hate to say it, work smart, not hard. But this is really about removing the busy work and calling it productive and actually using the energy so that you can leverage that to get the results that you're looking for, whether it be in your relationship, your life, your health, your wealth, whatever it is. This is like lasering in on the moves that matter for the week ahead. So welcome. As you are joining, let me know you are here. Say hello, hop on in and say hi. Now, I want to be very clear. I am not breaking this down day by day by day. That's what happens inside the Daily Digits membership, where I literally give you the day-to-day actionable steps, things to watch out for, everything you need to know on a daily basis so that you can capitalize on the energy. So what we're doing today is overview of the pattern. I'm not giving you all of it. Come on now, don't be silly. You want that? You come and talk to me. You get in the DMs, okay? But this week is about an opportunity for you to make massive progress towards your goals, to stop overreacting to every single thought that pops into your head and reacting to every little message that you get and every DM that you get, and your spouse said something and so you've got to react in this way. It's about being deliberate with your moves this week. And if you stick around to the end, I will be pulling cards for those of you who are live at the end. But most of you are on the move. Most of you are doing shit. You're not sitting around staring at butterflies and manifesting. You are actually doing things towards your goals, right? You're working, you're doing the things, you're selling, you're posting content, you're doing what you need to do. You're having the conversations. You're working on your mindset. You're working on your energy. You've got routines in place. But somehow you still show up inconsistently in how you move. One day you're locked in and you're like, yeah, let's fucking go. And the next, I don't know about this. Maybe I've got it all wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. You're second guessing everything. You're overthinking. You're in an emotional shitstorm and your self-worth plummets and hits the ground. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? I was so good yesterday. Now, not so much, right? And this is because every single day, there is different energy that we are working with. Yes, stars, moons, planets, all of that. But what I'm looking at is the specific numerology of every single day. I am one of only 2,000 practitioners in the world who do what I do, and I am specialized in what I do towards business growth, entrepreneurs. But we can attach this to relationships. We can attach this and use it for health, our wealth, spirituality, whatever it is that you want to do. It's really in how you're moving day to day today. So when you stop second guessing everything and you start moving and you know, ooh, today was a day for that. Today was a day where I knew I was going to be a little bit more emotional or maybe a little bit softer. You don't question yourself and wonder why yesterday you were all fired up and full of passion and today you're like, maybe I'll just stay in bed a little longer today. You don't question that, and you're moving precisely. So this week, beginning of the week, we start off a little bit fast. But what I'm going to suggest is that you slow down. So it's going to feel at the beginning of the week like energy is just moving. You're going to wake up and you're going to be like, oh, I've got to do this and this and this and this and this. Take a deep breath. Slow down. You are in control. You are not at the whim of the stars and the moons and the planets. No. They're doing their thing. You get to do your thing. You have free will as a human being. So slow down. Be intentional. Be deliberate. And think about what matters long term. Even if you're just thinking long term for the week, you don't need to think 10 years in advance, although you could do that. This is more about thinking, okay, by the end of this week, what do I want locked in? And then middle of the week, momentum starts to pick up if you are staying focused and staying on track. And you're going to feel like, oh yeah, let's fucking go. But then you're going to be like, I don't know if I trust myself. I don't know if that's the right move. Maybe I need to pros and cons list it. Maybe I need to talk to my mentor. Maybe I need to ask 12 million other questions that are unrelated. Maybe I need to ask ChatGPT. And you'll fall back into old patterns. So don't do that. Because when you are aware of this energy and you know what's coming, then you can stop yourself. My favorite expression, check yourself before you wreck yourself, my friends. Don't fall back into old patterns. You can check it and go, oh yeah, Cindy said this. I knew it, this energy. Now I can just move. And then by the end of the week, we've got this new moon in Aries coming in, but it is sandwiched between 2 days that are very, very scattered and lots of opportunities. And oh, I could do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. For anybody who is ADHD, hold on to your britches. So again, and you're aware of this, slow down, be intentional, be deliberate. You do not need to do all of it. All these opportunities, more options, more energy, all this stuff is coming in and you get to the chance to expand, but you can only expand if you are intentional. Tyler, there's 3 of me on desktop. That's fun. Can I use one as a clone? Because I could use a clone. Okay. So be mindful, end of the week. Do not scatter your energy all over the place like a fucking hummingbird that doesn't know the best fruit to, or best flowers to get nectar from. Know which ones are the best flowers to get nectar from and head straight to them and use that opportunity for yourself instead of bing, 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 bing. And then by the end of the day, you're exhausted. Okay? So if you do one thing this week, do not change direction midweek. Have your focus at the beginning of the week. Know exactly what you're doing, what you're focused on, and any distraction that comes in can either be tabled for later or deleted from the list. Don't try to do it all. Now, if you go off course this week, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to decide something on Sunday and question it by Tuesday. You're going to get some momentum going and you're going to be like, yeah, let's go, let's go. And then, oh, they're doing it better than I am. And you're going to pull back, comparing yourself to others. Or you're going to see opportunities and instead of choosing one, you're going to try to do them all. And by the end of the week, you're going to end up busy, tired, and wondering where you went wrong. Well, you went wrong because you didn't come into the Daily Digits membership. So this isn't about a lack of effort. You are efforting. You are doing the work. It's how you're applying it. That's the problem. And when you stop changing the damn plan every time your mood changes, then you can actually hit the results you're looking for. So if you don't feel that sensation of being like turned on and passionate about it, and then all of a sudden you get to this place where boom, now I feel off, now I'm not seeing results, and so you like blow up in your head, that's going to be a problem. If you don't follow this energetic pattern, you're going to start the week off with like, just like every Monday, we're like, yeah, it's going to be the best week ever, right? And then we're going to feel off and then you're going to not see results at the end of the week and you're going to be busy and you're going to be exhausted. And then you're like, oh, what just happened? Or if you use this energy, then you can compound your momentum very, very quickly. Okay, so this was an overview. Obviously, inside this, I'm not giving you all of the details. This happens inside the Daily Digits membership. But most people don't get results just from an overview. Most people take this and they're like, yeah, that's really cool. That's fun. I'm glad that I watched that. And then by the time this live stream is done, you'll have forgotten everything I just fucking said. You do you, boo. But when you start using this and you start implementing this, instead of overthinking, everything starts to lock in. And instead of not knowing how to handle yourself on a Tuesday afternoon when the energy goes all fucking wonky, you start nailing down exactly what you need to be doing. Or on Thursday when everything feels like, oh, it's too much, I'm overwhelmed, all you do is lock into Daily Digits and go, oh yeah, I know what's going on, I know exactly what I need to do, here's the move. That's what I break down inside the Daily Digits membership day by day. So you know how to move in the moment. So stop guessing. Use the week properly so that you are tapped into the energy that is a part of you in this universe. Daily Digits is exactly where you do that with the day-by-day breakdown, the exact moves, what to watch out for so you don't sabotage yourself, and the standard to follow so that you are